Okay, let's look at Maslow's hierarchy. So this is one way that people prioritize needs, and usually the physiological needs are the most basic needs, and they come first: food, shelter, safety, security, and the self-actualization is at the top. Can you think of any instances where people forego their physiologic needs to meet their self-actualization needs?
College.
Pardon?
College.
College. So if you had a big exam coming up, you wouldn't sleep, perhaps? Hopefully you get enough sleep before my exam. Or maybe you don't eat the way you would otherwise, or you forego eating. It's kind of like a marathon. So in a marathon, people put aside their physical needs and just keep running. Nursing school is like a marathon, isn't it? You have these goals that you set and you keep running, trying to reach those goals. And it seems like it's never going to end, but it does end sooner or later. All right, let's look at this case. So Terrence, he's a 28-year-old man. He was in a motor vehicle accident. He fell asleep at the wheel. His wife and 2 children were killed. And he sustained injuries and a loss of his left leg. He normally worked as a firefighter, but now he won't be able to return to work as a firefighter. So primary appraisal is first initial assessment of the stressor. So finding out something like loss of loved ones is pretty threatening and stressful, and this is kind of an extreme case. But what are the risk factors that he has for maladaptive coping? Why might you be concerned about him if he was your patient? He lost his entire family. And maybe there's some guilt that comes along with it. Okay. He lost his job. He lost his leg. Right? He's going to be at high risk. Very much at high risk for maladaptive coping. I would be very concerned. But remember that it's a matter of perspective, too, because I had this patient, or the student actually had this patient at Freighter. He was a homeless man, and a car ran into him and pinned him up against a wall, and he lost both of his legs. But he was the happiest person, because now he was in the hospital and people were taking care of him and he was getting meals. It was kind of odd, but yes, he was happy. So for him, he probably wasn't getting a decent meal very often. Now he's getting health care and people are taking care of him. Well, let's look at, think about the resources that he might have to overcome or eliminate or reduce this stressor. So it's a pretty big hurdle to overcome this stressor or to eliminate this stressor. But there is a possibility of reducing it. So let's look at how Terrence deals with this. I want you to come up with, in your group, with some questions that you might ask him. And this is really hard because it's very challenging. And now you're bringing up something that's something about stress, and it might be really challenging to come up with these questions as a student. But when he's your patient, you want to assess his ability to deal with these stressors. So see if you can come up with some questions. Come up with maybe 4 questions. you 5 minutes.
Do you have any other families in support group seeking any professional help?
No, you don't have to type.
Sorry?
You don't have to type them. It's just a hypothetical question. See if you can come up with some answers.